watching The 7 from WATE 6 on your side.
Good evening, I'm Bo Williams, and welcome to The 7. Let's get a look at the big 7 stories right now. Topping the list, a progress report from Knoxville's new police chief 7 months into his tenure. Chief Noel running through his accomplishments to date, and well, he lists items like a major reorganization, going from 2 police districts to 3. Joining the ABLE program, which trains officers how to step in when other officers don't follow the rules. Also, those new crime numbers we brought you last week, with murders down 15% and car thefts down 21%. Noel also mentioning the ongoing efforts to change KPD culture, responding to criticism stretching back before his time here. As a matter of fact, it stretched so far back that he touched on several topics, reports of sexism, racism within the police ranks. One sign of that, his request to add a new position at KPD, Deputy Chief of Professional Standards.
Vision for that position is to be someone, it's their job every day to be looking at policies, practices, procedures, and training, and how they intersect throughout the police department, and to make sure that we're holding one another accountable.
City Council will still have to approve that new position before someone can be hired. Noel today also giving a preview of his game plan moving forward, saying KPD will expand its visibility downtown, hoping to give visitors and people moving into that neighborhood a greater feeling of safety. Now, we also had the chance to speak with Knoxville's Police Advisory Review Committee about the proposed Deputy Chief of Professional Standards.
And my immediate response was, oh, this is great. Department, so that piece is already there. The thing that I'm really looking forward to is the preventative measures, and I do think that this position will fill that void more so likely than probably what's in place currently.
Something else to mention from today's news conference, Chief Noel ended by saying despite all the good things happening, the department still has a long way to go. Our next big story for you, learning the name of the person killed in Tuesday's crash on Magnolia Avenue. Investigators naming Michael Williams as the driver of that white SUV. According to a witness, it was turning left when 2 cars in a street race came barreling down the road. Police are saying the 2 children who were hurt in the crash remain hospitalized in critical but stable condition tonight. Trinity Clark, one of the 2 people accused of drag racing, has made bond and is due in court next month. We're told Trayshawn Glass, the other person, faces charges, is still in the hospital. The investigation into the crash, though, continues tonight. Now to a big update in the last few hours about a deadly shooting. Here's what we know, the one that happened in North Knoxville Tuesday night. That update has to do with what you're looking at behind me here, this door handle. Police say it was left behind near the crime scene after a crash, apparently happening in the moments after the shooting near Bradshaw Gardens. Now, KPD is saying it belongs to a Toyota Camry, likely with front-end damage from that wreck. Police say the driver of that Camry confronted victim Geronimo Gomez, and that's when shots were fired. If you know where the car is, or you know who was involved in the shooting, you are encouraged to submit a tip to the East Tennessee Valley Crime Stoppers. Another big 7 story for you tonight. TVA responding to the rolling blackouts from last month's cold snap. TVA has now created an independent panel to study the rolling blackouts that impacted people all across the Tennessee Valley over the holidays. Maybe you were impacted. The panel is made up of 3 people: former U.S. Senator Bob Corker, American Public Power Association President Joy Ditto, and retired Electric Power Research Institute CEO Mike Howard. TVA has taken full responsibility for the rolling blackouts. The authority says a combination of freezing temperatures and high winds causes Bull Run and Cumberland fossil plants to go offline. TVA also reported issues with some of its natural gas units during the blast of frigid Arctic weather. Our next big story for you, a group of people now being accused of stealing from a handful of different car dealerships out in West Knoxville. We begin at Grayson Subaru along Kingston Pike, where court records say at least 1 person was dropped off there earlier this week. Afterward, we're told 2 SUVs at the dealership were found with their key boxes missing. The report says officers then put trackers on the 2 SUVs, and apparently they did not have to wait long to put them to use. The SUVs were reportedly picked up traveling along the interstate. Records show officers caught up to them where people were seen throwing things out the window. We're told key fobs were among some of those items. Investigators say one that they found belonged to Grayson BMW, another belonged to Ted Russell Ford. All told, authorities say the key fobs and 2 stolen SUVs were worth more than $110,000. You know, we've covered several house fires over the past few weeks, and tonight we are on your side with what you need to know about the resources that are available to families who find themselves picking up the pieces. The Red Cross partners with fire departments in the counties where they serve. We often hear them called in after a family experiences a house fire. Red Cross volunteers will then meet with the family and help them determine what their next steps are. They provide financial assistance in the form of a card, and the family can determine what they want to put the money toward. Sharon Hudson, Executive Director of the East Tennessee Red Cross chapter, says every family's needs are different after a home fire.
That card does provide them the ability to meet their needs, whether it's the hotel stay, medical, or baby diapers, a lot of things that, you know, all of a sudden you have it and now it's gone in a second.
Red Cross also has a program to install smoke alarms in homes at no charge, and will be canvassing out in Blount County coming up this April. You know, we've covered, as we mentioned, a lot of house fires over the past few weeks, and again, we'll have more information for you coming up on WATE.com on how, if you are ever in that situation, you can find the resources that are available to you to help you and your family. We do want to wrap up our Big 7 list with a happy birthday, though, tonight. The beloved East Tennessee native is now 77. We're talking about Dolly Parton.
You learned to play and sing in Sevier County. She played for crowds in Sevier County, but her real she began to develop her reach here in Knoxville when she was on the radio, and we had Knoxville radio reached across many counties in East Tennessee.
Be sure to go to our website, WATE.com. You're going to learn 77 things about Dolly Parton on her 77th birthday. Again, just go to WATE.com. We've got it all laid out for you there. It's a great little list to kind of go down, as you may learn something you didn't know about the country music legend.